I have a lot of people ask me about putting wax, how to put wax on their calls. Well, you gotta have a finish on them. A lot of guys don't put much finish on there, so I don't know if I'd recommend waxing them. But I've tried a lot of waxes over the years. It's a little bit harder than men wax. I mean, any kind of wood wax will work. This is a call I made in 1995. It's never been refinished. It probably had about 15 coats of hand rub finish on the body. I think I did re-sand the lid and buff it. My ivory diamond was backed up on me one time. Ebony is bad about doing that, and that black ebony. But old call still looks pretty good. It's got a lot of little dents on it. But it's been in the woods a whole lot since 1995. There's Chalk's box for it. I think it's got probably 60 or 70 kills. I think 70 something. It's got a couple to 3 coyotes on it. Anyway, you just don't want to get any wax on it, on the edges or on your lid. Usually what I do is hold it like that, and I'll do the lid. You don't want to let it dry on there. And I'll do the bottom of the handle. Right in here. Time you do that, it's just about time to rub it off. I mean, like I said, you really don't want to let it dry on there. If you do, you never get it off. That just protects it, keeps it shiny. Then when I do the body, get a little wax on there. Just kind of get up close to that edge, but don't try to get on it. I mean, if you do get on it, it's not going to kill it. At least it's not going to kill mine, anyway. A little bit on the checkered handle on it. Then on the other side. The time you do this, it's ready to rub off. I use cheesecloth. You can buy it anywhere. You know, you can use a damn old sock if you want to. I started using this years ago, and that's kind of what I use it for. I don't use it for nothing else. When it gets too dirty, I throw it away and get another piece. That's basically it. I do that maybe. I'm doing it before hunting season usually. Of course, I probably won't now. I need to clean. I think I'm going to change the white chalk, so I need to clean that off with some acetone. Get rid of that brown. Probably need to chalk it, clean that up before turkey season. I usually do the chalk box. Put a little wax on it. Don't hurt nothing. I don't put it on the top. I keep that top part, it's curved to fit the lid into. Silences it. And protects it. I made it where it fits pretty tight in the call. You can see where it's wore on the sides. Where it's been sitting in that wood. I usually chalk the top of that too. But when you put it in there, it sets in fairly tight. Lid goes on. You can tie it up if you want to. I used to tie it up all the time. I don't hardly ever do it. I keep it in a bag right here. The reason it's got scratches on it for years, I didn't keep it in that bag. Or a bag like that. Here's my other box. I only got 2. This one here's got lots of notches on it. It was, I made it when I had Buster, right after I first got him, and we killed a shitload of turkeys. And it's dinged up, kind of. Hey, that's just part of life. So good looking little call. It's got ironwood paddle, apple body, got ironwood chalk box. It's got over 100 notches on it. I don't know, I had to run out of the damn room notching it. And I started drilling little holes in the side of it up here. Like I said, I was running out of room. I just got a little cork stopper with hooked on to ivory. Got a little piece of chalk in there, ain't much left. I don't generally chalk out of there, it's just more of an emergency chalk. It's kind of the same way on it. Just put a little thin coat on. A little bit on the end, bottom of the handle. Like I said, time you do that almost. I mean, I can let it sit there for a minute or two, but you don't want to let it sit too long. You never get it off. It does just as good if you just rub it on and almost polish it off. This call, the other call is made in 95. This one here is made in, even though it's got more kills, this call wasn't made till 2007 when I made it. But like I said, a lot of them were fall turkeys I killed with it. And I killed some of them with the other one, they're fall turkeys. Some of them are spring. If you want to be safe putting it on, you can do one side and the bottom maybe. Kind of like he's doing a gun stock instead of trying to do the whole thing at once. Then do the other side. It's got enough wax on it, rag, it really don't need any more. Kind of wish I'd have kept this in a damn bag all the time. It's got pretty good little nicks and dings on it. Hey, that's just part of war. Turkey war. But I protect that finish. And keep it looking nice, you know. That there's the same way. It's probably got about a 15 coat hand rub finish on it. It's showing a little wear in places. Could use Renaissance, but using it on them old guns when I used to hunt with them, Renaissance didn't hold up as good in the rain as some of these paste waxes do. They hold up, they repel water a little bit better than Renaissance does. Try to kind of avoid that on my box calls and my trumpets now. Now I do use it on the ivory, but well, I might have got a little bit of wax on it, on the edge on that one. That was some of the best chalk I ever had. Now, hell, you can't find it. You find some that look similar to it, you know, it's not as good as this. A little darker color. Well, I just lost that piece. After I damn busted a flock of turkeys with this collar, I've offered to make a bet with people that were with me. 10 minutes we'd be shooting, but ain't nobody ever took me up on it. And that's just about what it is. 10 minutes, we'll be firing. But all that's over with, so ain't really no more fall hunting like it was. My dog's gone, so just part of life, I guess. I don't kill as many turkeys with it as I did because a lot of them were killed in the fall. I use it in the spring, but I kill a lot of turkeys standing up. And it's kind of tricky to play a box call standing up. I've called several across a river with that thing in the spring. Pretty good sized river. But it wasn't by just sitting there calling to them all the time. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you how to put that wax on there. If you, like I said, if you don't see this Blue Label wax, it's made by a well-known company. You can buy men wax or anything. You just kind of put it on the same way and rub it off the same way.